Hey everyone, it's me, Tiffany, and today is the last day of February, and I thought I would show you the 10 coloring books that I colored in. Each one of these, except for maybe one, I think, are books that I've either not colored in and had for a while, or I've only colored like one, maybe 2 pages in. The main exception off the top of my head is this pop manga book, which I love and I've colored in quite a bit. My goal has been this year to color in books that I've had for a while and just haven't touched. So without any further ado, I'll show you what I've done. Okay, now that we've got the camera flipped around, I decided to go ahead and start with the pop manga book since that's the one that I had in hand. And I started out with doing this page, and I really love how this turned out. I used browns and water-based markers, and so I was able to kind of give it almost like a metallic look. I realized that the next page was the same girl and the same robot, so I started, oops, sorry about that. So I started coloring them at the same time so that they would look at least similar to each other, and I opted to leave the background white. So that's what I did in the pop manga book. This little book here is actually a journal that comes with a coloring page on each side. Get this off. I've only done 2 pages. I did this one a while ago, but I've only done these 2 pages in it. The paper's really thin, but it holds up okay. It does bleed through just a tiny bit. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see. So yeah, it's a pretty cool journal, actually. Anyway, next is Inklings 2. I actually just finished this page because I didn't sleep last night. So I really, really love how this one turned out. I used some watercolor, so like the black on the panda, the base of the hair, I painted black and blue. The sky is watercolor, the bamboo is watercolor based, and then I went over them with colored pencil to just brighten and darken some areas, but leaving some of the watercolor still showing. I'm really happy with how the bamboo turned out. Next is Kawaii Girls by, I guess I should be saying who these are by, Jade Summer. And I haven't finished this one, so actually I'm going to leave my little tab on it. I need to finish the background. I just haven't decided how I want to go about it yet, but when I saw this picture, I immediately thought of Zelda. So that is how I colored her. I used some photos for reference and found an outfit that looked similar to the outfit she's wearing here. Then this is the other one I did. The lips did not turn out very nice. They got overworked. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this piece. I kept the background pretty bland, I guess, so that she would pop a little bit. So next, excuse me, is Magical Dawn by Hannah Carlzon, I think is how you say it, but I could be wrong. And I colored all the way at the back. And I did this apple with a beetle and a jewel inside the apple. I really am happy with how the apple turned out. I added a little bit of white gel pen for accents, or to make it pop. And the background I think I used gelatos for the background. Okay, so next up, this one doesn't have the cover on it right now because it was falling off. This is the Night Voyage. And this one I've been doing differently. I want to say I've already shown this a little bit in video. It's by Daria Song. So what I'm doing, because the character, the little girl, I want her to look the same in every picture. So I'm going through every page and coloring just her. And then I'll probably go through and color the cat next. There's a couple, like this picture, where she's not dressed the same. But for the most part, she is... I think I might have colored these in a different one because I have my starting point here. So, just a quick reference of how I'm just coloring her in. I'm considering them colored pages even though they're not completed colored pages. Maybe if you combined them all together they would be. This book and I have had some serious struggles. At this point right here, this page, and this page are held together with tape because I didn't know how else to fix it. The spine literally just cracked and the pages started falling out. So I had to do a little bit of creative thinking. Grimm Fairy Tales, I love this book. I believe it's multiple artists. So I did this Wizard of Oz inspired page. Doing random dots is always very difficult for me. I'm not good at purposefully doing random. So I'm pretty happy with how the white dots turned out on her dress. They kind of look like her dress is sparkly. So if I'm getting this right, this is Toto, the Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion, Dorothy, and Glinda the Good Witch. I don't know where the Tin Man is though, which is a bummer. I like him. But I went with watercolors for the main part of the background, and I used a mix of markers, colored pencils, and gel pens. And then I also did this page, and honestly I'm not sure who these two characters are supposed to be, if they're supposed to be anybody specific, but I wanted to do kind of similar yet different color schemes for them. So she's purple and yellow, and she's blue and orange. Next up is another one that I've actually done quite a bit in, and I'm really wanting to finish it. Not because I don't like coloring in it, but because I really want to see how it is completed. So this is Whipped by Rudy Fig, and I did a few in here. A little kitty cat on a cake. I love just the sweets and the mix of the characters and stuff. This page was mainly colored pencils. I was really mixing colors together. There's like green in this blue and orangish red in this yellow. And the background, I believe, is gelatos. And then I also colored this page. And I have a lot of fun with this one. I don't really have like an actual inspiration. I kind of sort of thought of like, Strawberry Shortcake kind of came to mind with her. But I'm really happy with how she turned out. And I actually used alcohol markers for the background. So, yeah, you can see, I love the way the alcohol marker turns out every time. Anyways, okay, so next is, whoop, the book's almost fell over. Fantasy and Mythology, or of Fantasy and Mythology, Fantasia by Casey Gilmore. And I did one in here. This is one of those that I've had a while and I haven't touched until I did this one. It comes with a story on the opposite page. They all do. I like it, however, I really wish I had done the baby creature a different color, because he totally blends in with the big sea dragon. So, live and learn. Okay, so last but certainly not least is Harry Potter Magical Artifacts. This is one of those books that honestly kind of intimidated me, because I really wanted it to be true to the movie. So these are the Every Flavor beans. It took a little while to color in all of the jelly beans, but I actually had a lot of fun doing it. And then the other page I did was just a few of the Weasley labels. I actually looked online and was able to find the Jinx Off, the weather bottle, and the snake. And I wrote in this part up here because it wasn't there. I also drew that and wrote that so it matched the label more. I didn't find this, so I just kind of used my imagination. So, that is all the pages that I have colored for this month. I hope that you all have had a wonderful and creative and colorful month as well. And we'll see you soon. Have a blessed day. Bye.